Good morning, Quadcopter 101 here, and what I got for you today is something really cool. This is the first one I've been able to get my hands on. This is the Syma X9 flying car. It actually is a radio-controlled car and a quadcopter all in one. Now, I've done something similar in the past. There was another quadcopter car that I had flown in the past, but it was very poorly. It would barely fly at all. And on the ground, it also wasn't very good. This one's another story. This one actually has motors on its rear wheels here that actually provide motored power car movement. It also has proportional steering. And you can actually steer this forward and backward, right and left, just like it is a radio-controlled car. And the way you do that is, the pitch roll stick provides forward throttle. This will be your throttle while it's on the ground, and it controls steering by moving right or left on the pitch roll stick. But when you want to go to the air, all you got to do is give it throttle, and it immediately becomes a quadcopter. It's really a very cool toy that I have never seen anything like or similar before. Now, there are other ones coming out with this. This is the first that I've been able to get my hands on, but there are other companies that are starting to produce these. They're starting to come out right now. I'm going to review those also if I can get my hands on them. But let's go for a flight of the X9 flying car. Before I do, let me go over the basics of the car itself. Inside, it does appear to have what is an unusual battery. It's actually a big rectangle. It's a 600 milliamp hour battery with a white 3.7 volts with a white connector. But yeah, don't be fooled by this big unusual battery. You can use little micro quadcopter batteries in here. I've done it last night. I was playing with it last night using 3.7 volt 380 milliamp hour batteries in here, 350 and 380s. It worked just fine. Again, with a white connector, just like Syma uses. They've used the same. This won't fit Syma X5C batteries though, but little 300, 350s it will fit. It has an on-off switch right here. Additionally, it has pretty cool lighting for night flying. I'm going to try to do some night flying tonight in my front yard. We'll see how well it looks. And other than that, you know, it's just a snazzy looking car. The controller for it is your basic X5C controller. You control flips with this. You can go to different rates by pressing this button here. And other than that, you know, it's your standard pitch roll or standard throttle, standard yaw, and pitch and roll. And again, while you're on the ground with the throttle off, the pitch and roll is your car control. So let's go show how this actually works. We'll start off flying or driving it around like a car. I turned the on-off switch on. Okay, the batteries is connected, power is on, binding to the quadcopter aircraft with an up and down. Now it's a car. Okay, let's go for a drive. That's its top speed. See, but it is proportional steering. Okay, let's go for a flight. Amazing, huh? And let's go back for a drive again. Isn't that neat? Kids would love this. Now, supposedly it can flip. I find that hard to believe, but let's try it. Flip. Higher rate? No. Oh yeah, it can. You got to hold that button down. But it doesn't flip very well, folks. Let's put it that way. Let's take it out in the field and see how far it can fly. Supposedly it flies 50 meters. There's 50 meters right about there. I ain't going to fly it until it loses control, but this is cool, huh? Okay, I'm an expert right now. Let's fly it for the remainder of the flight. You saw it drive. You saw it flip. Unfortunately, it doesn't have headless mode. It doesn't have one key return. How stable is it for beginners? pretty stable. It is a Syma product. Most of their aircraft are stable. Pretty neat, huh? Now, when the battery gets weak, you can keep, I believe you can keep driving for a little bit. It won't let you fly, but it will drive for a bit. So, pretty neat, the Syma X9. I'm an expert, right? These are its funnels. Don't expect anything spectacular. Come on, you know, it's a car, it's an aircraft. It isn't going to do very well either, being a car or an aircraft, but just that this can do this is pretty freaking amazing. I'm going to do that. I want to land again. We'll go for another drive here. Cool toy. I'm telling you, a kid would love this. I'm loving it. It's fun. It is pretty damn ingenious that they thought this out. Okay, let's get a funnel or a thumbnail. Okay, there goes the lights. So the flight time is about that much. Thumbnail, thumbnail. I'm going to fly over the concrete here so I can get some more drive time. When it... Cool toy. Gives you a lot of warning because those lights have been blinking for quite some time now. The Flycar. They're really cool. Okay, it's getting sluggish now. I expect it to be landing here shortly. Yeah, it's still got power. No, it don't. Okay. But it's, okay, when it loses power for flight, it can still drive for a bit, as you can see here. I'm still flying it. And it's getting even more sluggish. I'm at 3/4 throttle right now. Night flying with the Syma X9 car drone. I don't know what you'd call these. Pretty cool. Let's fly it. So cool, huh? It is a good night flyer, huh? You got headlights and taillights. They look like headlights and taillights. I'm going to park it for a second, hold it. Oh, the wheels will still turn when it's in the air, I guess. Wait a minute. Flying around or driving around the street. Stable little flyer, huh? Flies high. Pretty cool. I like this gadget. This is going to be a hit among kids. Kids are going to love this. How far will it go down the street? Go over that bump. Go over that bump again. If there's any bumps in the road, just fly over them. You know, that other car, Quadcopter, I did a test with, I guess it was a few months back, or a month or two ago. Nothing like this. This is cool. Okay. Battery's getting weak, but still has some flyability. Back to that pad over here. Okay, I think that's enough. That's again the Syma X9 Flycar. Really, really cool. I like it. Quadcopter 101, signing out.